You can get the latest high school and college sports information plus great original sports stories at xlhsports.com. Check it out today. You'll be glad you did.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
Fearless Designs is your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Fearless Designs does everything from trophies, hats, key rings, knives, signs, glassware, ceramic mugs, and insulated mugs. Fearless Designs is an Indiana company serving the entire United States. No order is too large and no order is too small. Contact Fearless Designs for all your promotional needs.
Good evening and welcome to Terre Haute North High School for the opener of our basketball season here in the 2025-26 calendar year. Walter Gordon, Trey Minot here, bringing the action here tonight. And Trey, it's cold outside. I'm glad we're inside the basketball season. Starting with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like overnight the temperature shifted and everything kind of went south. I think I saw it was like 38 out there when I was coming in, not what I'm enjoying in life, but that's probably because I was in Siesta Key last week in Florida where it was nice and
rubbing that one in early, aren't you?
Sunshine, maybe some golf course in my life.
There you go.
Glad to be back here, though, on this Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving, and boy, we've got ourselves a good one here, Walt.
We do. Terre Haute North hosting the Mooresville Pioneers, two teams that seem to always play each other at the beginning of the season. As of late, first game of the season for Terre Haute North, but always within the first 5 games, going back, I don't even know how long, the Jim Jones era. But these two teams very familiar with each other year in and year out. Coach Wolfley's squad looking to bounce back from a semi-state run in Mooresville, sectional championship of their own last year.
Yeah, and I think the first thing that jumps off the page when I look at these rosters up and down, Walt, is just size, experience. That comes with a lot of athleticism, and I think you're going to see a really good ball game tonight as far as two teams coming out there wanting to get on the board early and make their mark on the season. Terre Haute North, obviously, we know what we have in them. We've seen them a lot of times last year. Mooresville, a little bit more of an unknown just because we don't see them as much. But as you said, definitely going to compete and be ready to come out and play tonight.
And they always are. The only difference, I guess, from my standpoint, is the coach, Gavin Groniger, his second year at Mooresville. I'm drawing a blank on the previous coach. I apologize to the viewers from Mooresville for forgetting his name all of a sudden, but seeing him roam the sidelines for many, many years against Terre Haute North or Terre Haute South, depending on who they were playing. But Mooresville is always, year in and year out, a very, very solid ball club.
Yeah, and I think this is a good test early in the season for Terre Haute North. As you know, Terre Haute North has some big aspirations for what they're trying to do this year after making a pretty good deep pro season run last year. So they're looking to battle test that schedule early and often just to make sure that they get back to where they were and hopefully go a little bit deeper. So I think Mooresville's a good game to have early in the schedule to just kind of see what they have.
And this ball game is one that you always look forward to begin the season for Terre Haute North. We'll step aside for our first break in our pregame show. Come back and get you set for action right here on the Indiana Sports Network.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools.
We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies from our family to yours.
You're watching high school basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Back at our perch here at Terre Haute North High School, we're getting ready for action. Well, our first basketball
You're watching
game.
high school basketball.
First basketball game of the season here in this calendar year. We'll have lots of games here in our bi-county area and beyond. Of course, we'll see Northview quite a bit this season as well. They look to have a fine season, but a little bit of tragedy in Clay County here recently.
Yeah, I wanted to take a minute to touch on that. As you know, Indiana Sports Network, we do a good job of trying to cover all the teams in the Wabash Valley, and over the weekend, the Northview community suffered a pretty tragic loss with the loss of Colton Terrell, young man. He was a freshman at Northview, going to be on the baseball team this year. Just an unfortunate accident in an off-road vehicle, and I just wanted to say from all of us here at Indiana Sports Network and everybody across the entire Wabash Valley, the Terrell family, we're praying for you. We hope everything goes as good as it can be. We can't imagine what you're going through, and right. we're there any way we can be for you.
You know, just to think about community, about family. We on the playing surface, we get after each other and try to beat each other up, bash each other in, best each other. But when the chips are down, we know how to rally around each other and be there for each other, comfort each other. And it's just a terrible loss. You don't want to hear about loss of life for anyone, but especially someone that young. It kind of grips at you. And then especially right around the holiday season. So definitely well said about that situation over in Clay County. And, I know that a lot of people are hurt tonight.
And the thing that at least puts a little bit of a smile on my face when I think about that situation is driving through town tonight on my way over here. He was a big-time baseball player, and in the CYL over there in Clay County, they had the lights left on, and his number was 6. They've got it illuminated on the field out there, and then I go to Facebook and I'm looking, and the Riley Recreational League, they joined in the same thing, leaving the lights on. So in most instances, the kids do want to go out there and beat up on each other, but a lot of this community understands it's bigger than that, and they come together when tragedy happens like that. And I'm just so encouraged to see the young people in our community reaching out, trying to do what they can to make sure that everybody's good in this situation. It's really heartwarming.
And, we know how to step in and be there for each other, and just a tough situation, looking for brighter days ahead for the family and then also the Northview community. We're going to step aside for another quick break, come back and give you more about this matchup and some future games here on the Indiana Sports Network. We'll be right back.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Warren Tire and Service Center in Brazil is your one stop for full service. Now under the ownership of Tom Pugh, formerly of Right Way Auto, they offer full synthetic oil changes at $39.88. Full diagnostics and repairs, brakes, suspensions, computer code checks, tires, and a whole lot more. Financing is available. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 8 till noon. Warren Tire and Service Center at the corner of 59 and 40 in Brazil. Call 812-446-2419.
Watch live, up close, and personal the best games in the greater Wabash Valley on Indiana Sports Network.
Your all-pro running back, Jonathan.
Well, you know, it's a big game here. Is,
your next car,
you know, right before Thanksgiving.
York is my #1 pick with over 600.
It's the day before Thanksgiving, a big game here on hand. I see, you know, player from Cloverdale over there, their big man, the sophomore-ish. See him in attendance, and see North Central's coach Harold to my left. I see him, and a lot of people are just trying to come and see these Terre Haute North Patriots and also these Mooresville Pioneers. Some people just trying to catch up a good game. Want to see some good basketball action, and here we are. Should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a great kickoff for us here at Indiana Sports Network with heading, you know, Saturday to Greencastle and the Gobbler games. I am looking forward to sitting and watching some basketball all day, getting to call a couple of those games because that's the place to be. I mean, the top talent from all over the Wabash Valley is going to be there, and it's just going to be incredible basketball all day long.
And a lot of people are talking about, you know, the Gobbler games, and of course we'll start things off with our coverage. They'll start off at 10 o'clock. I'm not going to be there at 10 o'clock, but the 1 o'clock game, Cloverdale versus North Vermilion. A couple of teams at Cloverdale resurgent, North Vermilion resurgent. North Vermilion double-digit wins last couple of years, and so they've trying to continue. But a first-year head coach. 4 o'clock, Northview versus Greencastle. Should be a dandy. Then 5:30 South and Decatur Central, and then at 7 p.m. the matinee contest, Park Heritage versus Terre Haute North, and we'll have all 4 of those games in our airwaves. And like you said, a great day for high school basketball.
Yeah, it's just going to be such a fun day. You mentioned the games that we're covering. I'm guaranteeing you that 7 o'clock game with Park Heritage and Terre Haute North, that gym is going to be packed.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a great event. You can get into the gymnasium and see 7 games for only $10. So the beautiful McAnally Gymnasium, they did renovations there. It'll be my first time being there since the renovations took place. I can't wait to see. It was already one of my favorite gyms to be in and to broadcast in. Looking forward to doing that. Last time I broadcasted a game there was a regional Northview versus Christmas Addicts. Probably 2017, 18, somewhere in that ballpark. So this is a great place to be, great venue. And Greencastle they're very well known to host big events like that.
What? And you said it, 7 games, $10.
Yeah.
I walked outside this morning, and I think my car charged me $10 just for getting in it.
I know it.
Where else are you going to go if you like basketball and enjoy that many good, close games throughout the day for $10? I mean, you just can't beat it.
The one thing I will say, if you're going to go, if you're going to get concessions, bring cash. I did find out the concessions is only cash. So I got the media packet right here. At the Gobbler games, the coaches show, the coaches luncheon. The AD from Greencastle mentioned that, and it is in the packet. So that kind of surprised me, but. Go to the ATM before you. What's that?
That's crucial information.
Oh yeah, go to the ATM before you go, because if you don't have cash, you're gonna have to go get you something to eat between games or something. So
that's right.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a great game, a great day for hoops. Hopefully the weather cooperates. I know we're predicting 3 to 5 inches of snow from what I'm hearing. And in the Wabash Valley, I wouldn't be worried about it. Those games aren't played in the Vigo County.
Yeah,
they might get the snow. We'll see.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
That's right. Just leave early, right?
That's right.
Give yourself plenty of time. So, I want to thank our sponsors tonight at SLA Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Hamilton Center, Lens Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Cordell National Bank, Warren Tire, and York Automotive. Our sponsors take care of us, and they give us an opportunity to bring you the best action here in the Wabash Valley area. Getting ready for an exciting ball game between Mooresville, the Pioneers, Terre Haute North, the Patriots. We're going to step aside for a quick break as we honor America by the playing of our national anthem. We'll step aside, be back for the starters and the tip on your spot for sports, the Indiana Sports Network.
Right guard, Cadet Airman First Class Bryce Fowler.
Your all-pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an all-pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one all-pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
Grace Clinic Health Professional. Affordable, compassionate, comprehensive healthcare for the whole family. In Terre Haute and Greencastle.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies from our family to yours. Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies.
You are watching Indiana High School basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Getting ready for the starters and the tip.
The visitors on the scoreboard are the Mooresville Pioneers. Number 3, Jameson Elliott. Number 5, Chris Thompson. Number 10, Mason Samuels. Number 12, Silas Smith. Number 13, Keegan Birch. The Pioneers are coached by Mr. Gavin Groninger. And now, let's meet your starting lineup for your Terre Haute North Patriots. At forward, number 11, Blake Hammond. At one guard, number 12, Cam Fennell. At the second guard, number 22, Gavin Wolfley. And at the third guard position, number 23, Tyler Wren. And at forward, rounding at the starting lineup, number 33, Brady Kloppenstein. Your Patriots are coached by Mr. Todd Wolfley.
Well, you got the starting lineup. Elliott, Thompson, Samuels, Smith, and Birch. For the Pioneers, Hammond, Fennell, Wolfley, Rand,
I'm Steve
and
Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell
blue
National
and
Bank
red,
has been
the
instrumental
Pioneers
all.
in their road gold, trimmed in yellow. Patriots won the last 2 contests last year, 71-65 in Mooresville. Moore has the tip. Man-to-man defense by the Pioneers.
And Mooresville coming out really aggressive on the defensive side of the ball here as they are all up in every player for Terre Haute North.
Kloppenstein can shoot it from deep, as can Fennell. Marksmen both shot over 40% from 3 last year. The first possession is a turnover. As sticky defense, as you mentioned.
Yeah, Wolfley looked to get downhill, and he was met by, I think that was Birch in the middle there. Big boy, and he took it away from him. So Mooresville going to see what they can do on their first offensive trip.
Ball swinging. Nice player movement and ball movement by the Pioneers right now. Thompson with the ball gives it up to Elliott. North with some sticky man-to-man defense of their own. Will be without the services of Bryce Wren, graduated.
Mooresville looking to get a shot off, and they just can't find any room here. Walt is Terre Haute North is all over Mooresville.
We've played 75 seconds and haven't got a FGA yet. There's one. Right wing is good from Mooresville. And a traveling violation. Back-to-back turnovers by the Patriots. That was Silas Smith scoring the game's only points thus far. He'll inbound the ball. Smith has good size, as does Samuels. Samuels' little slider of build. I love the floppy hair, though, with the headband.
He's definitely got those locks flowing, Walt.
Oh, yeah. Baseline drive, no good. Here come the Patriots on the move. Tyler Wren in transition. Patriots are on the board.
Blake Hammond with a heady play there and gets the defensive rebound, eyes up, and finds Wren easily for 2.
Three-pointer up and good by Chris Thompson. And a third turnover as like Fennell stepped on the baseline when he was trying to make that pass. Referee right there.
Well, that's going to be something to watch early on here. Is Terre Haute North with a lot of unforced errors. You know, they got 1 basket, 3 turnovers. That's a recipe for disaster.
Three-pointers fading and missing. Offensive board by Mooresville. Kicked out and a turnover, their first of the night. North very fortunate. I thought that Elliott in the paint should have taken that free throw line jumper.
Well, you can tell he's not used to being down there. You know,
right.
He's 5'8". He gets the rebound, and he's like, what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah.
He probably should have just pulled that out and set the offense up.
Little token pressure by Pioneers, leading by 4. Here comes Wolfley to Kloppenstein in the corner, and he knocks down his first look from 3. Kloppenstein, 43% three-point shooter a year ago.
Well, if you know Terre Haute North basketball at all, you know that name, as that kid is involved in about everything when it comes to Terre Haute North basketball.
Nice cuts, and Smith.
Oh, good pass. Smith with a great pass there. Did it get tipped?
Well, the Patriots are not happy. Coach Wolfley is asking for the call, not going to get it. 5:06 to go, first quarter. Good action thus far.
Oh, yeah. A lot of movement here early on. That's what you like to see, especially this young into the season.
Smith sets the screen. Spacing not the best for the Pioneers, as Smith had 2 on him now, just Kloppenstein. 3-point, no. Good decision. Here comes Thompson. Top of the key, breaking down Wren. Free throw line jumper is pure. Chris
when
Thompson.
He gets some airspace, he's ready to shoot it, Walt.
Absolutely. Chris Thompson, pretty much the only scoring coming back from last year's team. Drive and a foul. Thompson a score from last year's club for the Pioneers is that's going to be foul on who? On Samuels.
And Thompson for Mooresville, not a lot of size there, but he uses it well. I mean, He knows how to get in position, and when the shot, like I said, is there, he's not afraid to go up and take it. So
great job by Mooresville to cut off the baseline. 4th turnover, and that'll make Gavin Wolfley have a seat by his dad. He's going to take a seat as Mason Lloyd, another coach's son, comes to the game. His father coaches at DePaul, used to coach at Rose Holman. Working the concession stand tonight during the JV contest. During the JV. Not now.
Okay.
Not now.
Okay. We're going to get an over-the-back call here, it looks like, on Mooresville.
And that is the second on Samuels. Browning comes in, Xavier Browning, as Samuels takes a seat.
Well, they're not short on size, though. The 6'4" man gets 2 fouls, so let's bring in a 6'5" guy as well, Walt.
Yep.
As Mooresville's growing them pretty tall over there.
Rin to Lloyd. His three-pointer no good, and here comes Fennell. He's going to get, Hammond.
Okay.
As the call got reversed. They started to say he was on Hammond.
Yeah, I was going to be a little confused there on that call there if it went on Hammond, but ref quickly gets it right, makes the change, so.
Blake Hammond, a young man that intrigues me greatly. Watched him last year. You see him with the touch right there. No good. Lloyd the rebound. Kloppenstein, that's going up. And down. 6 points by Kloppenstein.
Yeah, the kid can just shoot it, Walt. I mean, like you said, 43% from 3. He's committed somewhere already, isn't he? I believe he's got a commitment to play college basketball, so I'll have to look that up and let everybody know, but I'm pretty sure he is.
Lloyd all in the business of Colton Briddy. Going to stay with Mooresville. Tied at 8, 3:33 to go first quarter. Running interaction through the big man. It's very something you see in basketball nowadays. A lot of times you just run that through the big man. Pounding defense by Terre Haute North. Going to be a turnover. And it's going to be over and back violation. The second turnover by Mooresville. Kloppenstein on the drive. A little deep, looking for some help. Finds Fennell. Fennell drives. Lloyd the ball's hopping. Ball's hopping. Step in. 17-footer. And Kloppenstein's got 8.
Just a smooth stroke for Brady Kloppenstein as the kid is ready to shoot at any time, Walt.
Patriots with their first lead, 10-8. Good action early in this first quarter. Nice drive by Thompson. Off the mark, but the big man misses underneath. That was Browning. Here come the Patriots. Kloppenstein, right wing, no good. Hammond banging, and he gets a foul. Oh, unfortunate. He couldn't get the rebound, and then crashed into Browning. One thing that I was starting to say about Hammond is a young man that can step out, but he's strong, he's athletic, and I wondered if it looks like to me that he's dropped a few pounds from last year, which is one thing that I wouldn't see personally.
Well, Walt, I was watching him in warm-ups, and the kid's just explosive.
Oh! Lloyd tried, just didn't have his bearings. He wanted to get the pass out to get an easy layup. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, Hammond in warm-ups, I mean, the kid was just explosive out there. As he was going up, 2 hands above the rim, just laying it in like it was nothing. I mean, he's one of those guys for Terre Haute North that you don't think a lot about him. You don't game plan for him. But he shows up in the things that he does that don't go in the box scores. He's all over the place diving for loose balls.
Good action and a missed shot down low, body crash. Hammond comes away with it. Mooresville missed an opportunity there. Trailer needed to wait one more bounce. The timing on your trailer play will make or break the three-point shot being there or not there.
Yeah. Yeah, as you saw it there, is that, you know, the trail just was a little early and he couldn't get the shot off by the time he got the ball.
Wren gets into the paint. I mentioned being without, of course, you know, you only get 4 years in high school. There's no red shirt and all this kind of business. And there's no COVID year in high school. Bryce Wren graduated last year. The young man, 8 points, 7.5 rebounds from last year. But the biggest thing, he was a team's leading rebounder and 77 blocks a year ago. I don't know where that falls in the North record books. That's got to be mighty, mighty high. So it'll be interesting. In the interview, the Goblin Games coaches show with Coach Wolfley, he talked about that a lot, not having their services of Bryce Wren in the middle. So the Patriots defensively will have to do some things differently as they come out now in a little trap. And there's almost a turnover. Yep, they do. No, going back the other way.
Well, I think that goes back to who we've been talking about a little bit already, and Blake Hammond is he's going to be able to step up on the defensive side of the ball for Terre Haute North.
Yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't have the size that Bryce Wren had, but he can jump, he can get up there, and he can probably get his hands on a few balls when it comes to blocks and things of that nature, too. He's going to be a lot more physical when it comes to rebounding, I would think, as well.
And a turnover as the ball slips out of the hand of Smith. Who made those 2 free throws for Terre Haute North?
You know,
I
missed it.
Is that Lloyd?
I think it was Lloyd, but I missed it.
Okay.
I'm
giving him to Lloyd.
Yeah.
He's got 2 points. In the game for the first time, Nate Millington, baseball extraordinaire for Terre Haute North. Comes from a great lineage here on the north side of Terre Haute. Looks for the slip to Hammond, not there. Here comes Mooresville. 6th turnover for the Patriots. Uncharacteristic. Kloppenstein gets it back, though. Long pass to Hammond.
There it is. That's that easy athleticism right there, Walt, as he got up like it was nothing and threw it down with 2 hands.
14-8, 30 seconds to go, and once again, trimmed down a little bit, a little bit more athletic, more explosive. I'm looking forward to seeing him this year. Yeah,
he's got that bounce.
Down to 20
I'm
seconds.
Steve Guernsey, and this is my account.
Going to hold for the last shot, presumably. Tyler Wren on the ball, staring down Chris Thompson, down to 10. Mooresville getting ready to get into their action. Behind now is Lloyd. Lloyd almost ripped him in a foul. Only the 2nd team foul. Mason Lloyd's first. So not bad. 4.5 seconds. Mooresville's got to take it out of bounds right by the scores table.
You know, I don't mind that, Walt.
No, me neither.
Lloyd's a guy that doesn't get in foul trouble. He knows what he's doing out there, and if he gets a steal right there, he's got enough time to take it and race down to the other side and score 2 for North as the time runs out. So I like the aggressiveness.
4.5 seconds inbound. Couple of dribbles, baseline, up and under. Great move by Colton Brady. 14-10 at the quarter break. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. The financing department has been wonderful. They've also helped us with some financing for our digital sign and for our roof. And most recently, they're helping us with our expansion. They are there to be a partner with you, and I tell you, they've been a really, really good asset for us.
Warren Tire and Service Center in Brazil is your one-stop for full service. Now under the ownership of Tom Pugh, formerly of Right Way Auto, they carry multiple tire brands and offer free replacement warranties on the tires that they install. Financing's available. Warren Tire and Service Center is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 till noon. Warren Tire and Service Center at the corner of 59 and 40 in Brazil. Call 812-446-2419.
Sports the way they are meant to be. Live, up close, and personal on Indiana Sports Network.
Your all-pro running back, Jonathan Taylor.
14-10 as we come out for the quarter break. Trey Brown, the wide receiver extraordinaire for the Patriots football team, getting his first action here. The basketball team as we begin this season. I want to say a quick hello to Terre Haute North, a faithful supporter Mike Gant. Mike, home from the hospital, been having some health challenges as of late. Mike, we're praying for you and hoping you keep getting better. And appreciate Scott Gant, his brother, for keeping us abreast of the situation. Look forward to seeing Mike at a basketball game or two in the near future. 14-10. Patriots trying to keep this lead. Mooresville. I like the action that they've run offensively. A lot of movement.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of movement, but the defense of Terre Haute North is just sweltering right now.
Cam Fennell with the breakout. His first bucket, lead up to 6, largest of the game by the home team. Caleb Abram.
Mooresville's working hard just to get a shot off, let alone a good one.
Yeah.
And then Terre Haute North takes it and races up the floor and scores real quick. So this is not going well for Mooresville at the moment, as they got to figure out this pressure of Terre Haute North.
Gavin Wolfley, who took a seat at around the 6-minute mark, just now coming back into the ball game. Mason Lloyd, some great minutes. If Mason Lloyd is your backup point guard, you're doing pretty darn good.
Mason Lloyd on about any other team in the Wabash Valley is probably starting for him.
Yeah.
That just goes to show you how deep Terre Haute North is.
Speaking of deep, that one missed from 3. It's going to be a foul on Kloppenstein. Looks like Abram got to the ball first, in my opinion, and the ref's opinion as well.
Little anxious there as he was looking to get that one and go up and score easily. So, can't fault him.
Kloppenstein out, Wren in.
And you can tell he's a lot of the heart and soul of Terre Haute North, as that's his first break of the night with 6.5 to play here in the second quarter. A lot of what happens and how far Terre Haute North goes, I think, is going to fall on the shooting stroke of Brady Kloppenstein.
Teams are going to game plan and try to take him away. And so it'll be interesting to see how what a great screen. Not a good pass from Smith, but I'm going to tell you what, Xavier Browning set, got to be the screen of the night thus far. That was a beautiful screen. Just couldn't get the pass to him.
Yeah. And we were touching back, we were talking about Kloppenstein there and how Terre Haute North's going to go. Kloppenstein is committed to Bellarmine University, so a little school down there in Kentucky.
Yeah.
So
they know a little something about basketball, don't they?
Yeah, good little school, so I think he'll do well there.
Yeah.
Good shooting stroke, so looking forward to watching him as he moves on in his collegiate career.
Absolutely. Wolfley with the ball, looking. Gets it down to Millington off the glass for 2.
Millington, that little bit of a sneaky athlete there, as it didn't look like he should be able to get that shot off, and he went right up and over his man there.
Yeah, Millington very athletic. And you look at Millington and Brown out there, 2 athletic wing defending type players. It'll be interesting as the season goes on, the lineups that Coach Wolfley is able to deploy. Look at this defense by Brown. Beautiful defense, and the foul, I think, was off the ball. I don't think it was Brown, but it's going to be 2 shots. Chris Thompson having a whale of a time getting around Brown.
Well, it's long been known with Trey Brown is, whatever he gives you offensively is a bonus, but that right there, I mean, that signifies what he is to Terre Haute North, is he's going to come in with active hands. He's going to chase down your best ball handler, your best player, and he's going to just wear them out. Yeah.
The foul was on Brown. I thought it might have been off ball, but in any case, Thompson gets the hoop. Excuse me, a free throw, I'm sorry. It went through the hoop is what I was trying to say.
We got you.
Yeah.
We knew what you meant, Walt.
He made 1 and 2. Wolfley got bumped, no call. Browning the rebound, covers it up, gets in his guard. Corner 3, no good. Good battle, over the back, going the other way. Foul's going to be called on Birch.
I don't know. I think that one kind of could have just been left alone right there. As it looked like Birch was able to get up and over him. A little bit of body coverage.
Around the neck.
I know
there's enough contact there. And I'm with you. I thought that was a lot of contact there. Here comes a little 1-3-1 potentially. Different look by the Pioneers. I like that. Tyler Rand, can he hit that consistently this year? It's going to be a big question mark for the Patriots and how far they're able to go.
Oh, yeah.
In the corner, popping like popcorn. Oh! Millington swats it.
There's that sneaky athleticism as he just was able to get up and throw that basketball out of bounds. Good minutes by Millington right there. Yep. Good minutes.
Baseline left. Where are the points coming from against this tough defense? It's going to be 2 free throws. Looked like he was close to getting into a shooting motion.
I think they're going to call it on the floor.
Boy, that was close. I thought it was close.
It was very close.
Could go either way in my estimation, and I have no complaints here.
Something to watch here. Just under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Terre Haute North already with 3 fouls, so they're getting close to giving Mooresville some free bonus free throws.
We'll see how aggressive Mooresville can be. Randall and Thompson, that's a lot of size on him. Smith, right side, no. Cam Fennell, great rebound there with 2 hands. Here comes Wolfley, racing. Gets it to Hammond, used the backboard very nicely. The rim as well.
And Blake Hammond just looks much more polished than he did last year already.
Little up fake, finds Smith. Smith, ooh boy, he had some space. Closed down nicely by Hammond. Thompson to reach. Here comes Trey Brown. In the clear. Oh, the left hand, he missed the dunk. Wolfley. It's 3.
And that's going to get him a timeout here as Terre Haute North extended the lead to 23-11. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to take one, and we'll be right back.
Your all-pro running back, Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an all-pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one all-pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are!
You're #1 at York.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
23-11, largest lead by the Patriots as Trey Brown missed the dunk. But I love the fact that Coach Wolfley left him in. Kids playing hard defense. Sometimes you miss a dunk. Here comes another opportunity. Oh, boy. That's his second steal. Trey Brown, if you miss a dunk from time to time but can do that, you live with it.
Well, you know, Gavin Wolfley bailed him out on the other end with the 3 ball there as he gets one in, a little runner in the basket there. 25-11, and this is getting to be danger zone for Mooresville with 3.5 to play here in the first half. They got to settle down and find a bucket.
Defense is just stifling. Where do you look? Now Brown is on Smith, and he got his hands caught in the cookie jar. That's going to be his second foul. Trey Brown. But, you know, Wolfley's going to go about 9 deep this year, and you can just see what he's got at his disposal. This is a very experienced team that he has this year.
Well, you can already see it with Lloyd and Millington and Brown coming off the bench.
Yeah.
I mean, those kids can play high-volume minutes for a lot of schools.
Smith misses, and Kloppenstein collects the rebound. Wolfley, ooh. Easy one down low as Hammond pump faked and didn't even need to. Nobody around him.
If Terre Haute North shares the basketball like this all year, they're going to be tough to beat, Walt.
Yep. Of course, a big matchup with the Patriots on Saturday with Park Heritage. Oh, you got to make that shot right there. Unfortunate. Thompson gets it, and he's going to get fouled. But Saturday, the primetime matchup, 7 o'clock from Greencastle. Patriots and the Wolves. That has all the makings of an electric contest. Park Heritage, you know, they lost some from last year, but boy, they're going to be good again.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they do up there in that territory is they just pump out basketball players.
Yeah,
Coach
man.
Shelsky He knows what he's doing. He finds the talent, and they were able to get some kids, I think, moved in there. And you're looking forward to seeing what Park Heritage does this year.
Yeah, well, I can tell you what they're going to do. They're going to win a lot.
Yeah.
They're going to win a lot of games up there. You know, Coach Shelsky has got that thing rolling, and his son is senior year, and you know, I'd love to see Trey shoot a little bit more. To be honest with you, he's such a unselfish kid. You know, he's got a lot of help, can do that, but boy, there are some times I just want him to put his head down and go, just score the ball.
You know, because you've watched that kid play for a lot of years, and you know that he can do it.
Oh, yeah.
But he's just so unselfish and wanting to make the right play at all times that sometimes I think it takes away from his aggressiveness. I think you're absolutely right. As a steal there by Mooresville. Brown going to race up the field, or up the court here. Or Thompson, sorry, not Brown.
You know, that play was scripted, it seemed like, as a foul. As going to be Wolfley. Easy call there. I thought that, you know, Hammond making that pass from the free throw line down to the baseline, everybody knew what was coming, and obviously Mooresville did too. The pass wasn't there, but because, you know, what you run and what you want it to be, you try to force it. Those are the type things that, as you fine tune, as you go along, you know, you got to move to your next option, the next progression in that set.
Well, Norris ran that play 3 or 4 times already in that little back cut going to the basket there. So Mooresville's getting wise to it. They were able to pick that one off. So probably got, like you said, change it up a little bit, different iteration to it.
Pressure out on Lloyd. He had to give it up as Thompson and Wolfley duel it out. Baseline run. Kloppenstein finds it on the left wing, is short. Smith has the rebound now to Thompson. Smith and Thompson doing most of the work. Boy, you got to find Browning on that cut, though. Thompson at 3. He's got 6 points in the quarter.
Thompson doing what he can to keep Mooresville here in it here as he cuts the lead to 10 with just under 2 to play.
Wolfley's got the big man on him, swings it. Kloppenstein take that every single time. He's got 3 threes on the night, and we're still a minute and a half left in the first half.
What is that, 11, 13 points, something like that?
Man, yeah, 11. Thompson thought about it, gets it to Birch. Got Elliott, now Smith. Man-to-man defense for the majority of the night. Mason Lloyd all up into Thompson. Going nowhere, but a great shot. The spin and the fade with Mason Lloyd in his grill.
I tell you what, that little spin step back move right there, you can tell he practices that.
Oh, yeah. You know, when you're short, you have to have the fade away off the spin. You got to have a little teardrop.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Thompson 5'9" out there playing like he's 6'5".
Listed at 5'9". Listed. I'm sorry to the Thompson family. I don't mean any disrespect, but I'm saying listed.
Well,
no
when he's
disrespect.
out there with the giants of some of these guys out there, you know, you got Klopfenstein at 6'6", and you got 6'4" and 6'5" for Mooresville out on the floor. You know,
he can flat out play. He can flat out play, man.
Yeah.
Flat out play.
And he's not scared to go up against anybody.
Nope. Going to see a lot of good defenders this year. Step back once again. Woo! Look at him.
That is pretty, Walt. That is pretty. As he cuts the lead to 8 now, as Mooresville scampering back into this game a little bit. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. North probably going to hold for the last shot.
Ran with it at the logo. I've seen a kid shoot from there from Lafayette Jeff. Down to 5. Lloyd and a foul. Great foul in my estimation. That's only the team's second. First team foul on Elliott. 4.7 seconds ago, a repeat of what we had in the first quarter, but just different teams now taking the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, kind of a heads-up foul there by Elliott. As you saw, he was kind of getting downhill.
Kloppenstein off the mark. Thompson the rebound and the heave. Obviously no good. 30-22 at the half. Mooresville closed nicely. Got it within 8. We still got a ball game. We'll step aside for a break. come back with our halftime show. You're watching high school basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention. You always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Bologna's from our family to yours.
Watch live, up close, and personal the best games in the greater Wabash Valley on Indiana Sports Network.
It's time for the halftime report on the Indiana Sports Network.
I am Pedro Piloni.
Walter Gordon, Trey Minot here. Trey, we've got a good ball game here. Very exciting action here as Terre Haute North is up 8, 30-22. Your overall impressions of the first half that we saw?
Well, I got a couple. Brady Klopfenstein can shoot.
Yeah.
And Chris Thompson's shoulders are probably getting really heavy at the moment with the way he's carrying the Mooresville offense at the moment. Because without Chris Thompson, Mooresville's probably staring at a huge double-digit deficit here and no chance of coming back. So that's what I'm seeing early on. I think Mooresville's got some things to clean up, but overall, they've got to get Chris Thompson some help as that kid is doing everything he can to keep him in the game.
One thing that I look at is, looking at Silas Smith. Young man's got good size. I'd love to see the coach from Mooresville scheme some things up for Smith to get him. He spent a lot of time on the perimeter. I'm no traditionalist in which every time a big guy's on the floor, he's got to be on the block. But scheme some things where Smith is maybe getting it on the catch, going toward the basket, as opposed to being on the perimeter, staring at a lot of eyes, looking right back at him. So sometimes it's kind of hard to score from that area.
Well, and here's the thing. A kid of his size, he can kind of be that two-way. He's got the handles of a guard. You can see he can dribble the basketball a little bit. And he's not the biggest kid on the Mooresville side of the ball. If they start Samuels, who's 6'5", he can roam that post down there. But you got to run some plays and get him open. As you saw it early, he takes the first shot of the game, knocks down a three ball, and I don't know that we mentioned his name again after that.
Not hardly.
You got to get him open and get him moving, because with his size, he can shoot over about anybody out there on the floor besides Klopfenstein. Use that to your advantage. Put him in some pick and roll. Do what you got to do to get him open and get some shots up.
One of the things that made it hard for him and Thompson and everyone and what else wearing gold is that Terre Haute North defense, which I was very impressed by in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, just hands all over the place. A couple loose balls they were out there getting after, but Trey Brown, I mean, that kid's hands.
Boy.
I think he's only got 2, but it looked like he had 4 out there because his hands were everywhere getting the loose balls.
In between Trey Brown, you mentioned the bench squad.
Yep.
Trey Brown, Mason Lloyd, and Millington coming off the bench. All 3 of them really could specialize in defense for this North team. And you always wonder, and this is one of my biggest questions, what was North going to have coming off the bench? Sometimes you just need that defensive presence and that punch. Mason Lloyd still can score when you need him to, but those 3 guys really can lock down some people. It's going to be interesting.
Well, you can just see it. Klopfenstein's not going to come off the floor much for Terre Haute North. He's that scoring punch, but to have Lloyd out there that can shoot a little bit, the defense of Millington and Brown, they've got all the pieces to make that deep postseason run. And like you said, if Coach Wolfley can go 8, 9 deep and not lose much when those kids come off the bench, especially as far as defense goes, Terre Haute North's going to be a tough out.
30-22, your halftime score. We'll step aside for a break in our halftime show. Come back with more after these messages.
I am Pedro Piloni, owner of the Piloni's Steakhouse. I definitely, recommend Riddell National Bank because be honest, other banks, they tell me no. And I went to Riddell and they tell me yes.
With his background in the industry, we thought he had a really good chance of success.
that helped me. They push me to the right direction.
Riddell National Bank has always had a strong commitment to community, and bringing a high-quality restaurant like Poloni's to Brazil seemed like the right thing to do.
Warren Tire and Service Center in Brazil is your one stop for full service. Now under the ownership of Tom Pugh, formerly of Right Way Auto, they offer full synthetic oil changes at $39.88. Full diagnostics and repairs, brakes, suspensions, computer code checks, tires, and a whole lot more. Financing is available. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 8 till noon. Warren Tire and Service Center at the corner of 59 and 40 in Brazil. Call 812-446-2419.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
Big weekend of action here on the Indiana Sports Network. Saturday we'll be at Greencastle for the Gobbler Game Shootout, the 4th annual. This is coming into a great event this year, first year at Greencastle. We'll have the 1, 4, 5:30, and 7 o'clock games. Myself and Trey will be on the mic for the 1 and the 4. 1 o'clock, Cloverdale, North Vermilion. 4 o'clock, Northview, Greencastle. Trey is, I'm just really in anticipation of some great basketball on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, every game that we have is going to be a good game. There's going to be good games all over the place. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Wabash Valley has.
Me too.
There's just so much basketball talent right now in the Wabash Valley. You're going to see it all on display Saturday. $10 gets you 7 games like we've talked about. You ain't got nothing to do. You might as well come out and watch some basketball.
You're going to be tired of leftovers. You know, you can only sit on the couch for so long, watch so many football games. I can watch a lot.
Tired of leftovers?
No. I don't know where that came. Okay. I was just trying to get people to the game.
Okay.
I'm just doing my darndest over here. I don't get tired of leftovers. Especially Thanksgiving leftovers. You kidding me?
Who gets tired of leftovers?
And so it's going to be a great game, and definitely looking forward to it. We'll step aside for our last break in our halftime show. We're going to talk about leftovers during the break. We'll be right back.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network. You can get the latest high school and college sports information plus great original sports stories at xlhsports.com. Check it out today. You'll be glad you did.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
Fearless Designs is your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Fearless Designs does everything from trophies, hats, key rings, knives, signs, glassware, ceramic mugs, and insulated mugs. Fearless Designs is an Indiana company serving the entire United States. No order is too large and no order is too small. Contact Fearless Designs for all your promotional needs.
Welcome back here to Terre Haute North on this Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Getting ready to get going here in the second half. I'm going to take a time real quick here to thank our sponsors one more time, XLH Sports, Fearless Designs, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Riddell National Bank, Warren Tire, and York Automotive with their 5 locations across the Wabash Valley in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Also want to take a minute to thank the people behind the scenes that help me and Walt do what we do. camera operators for tonight's game, Wyatt Foster and Noah Gastineau. Our video technician is Keith Lawson, and the one and only Tony Harper is your producer and director. Those guys are just as important as what we do out here, getting things ready behind the scenes. So thank you to all those guys.
You know, one thing that I wonder, how come we don't say Thanksgiving Eve? We say Christmas Eve. How come we don't say Thanksgiving Eve?
Yeah, I know. It's just not anything they've ever said, but it fits. I mean, it does fit. I like it.
Yeah, I like Thanksgiving Eve. I'm gonna start saying that more often.
There you go. Thanksgiving Eve.
Absolutely. Gavin Wolfley is going to start things off this Terre Haute North possession. Pass a little bit late. Looking for Hammond on the block. You're going to see that a lot. The swim move, offensive foul. When I say pass was late, I'm nitpicking. This is only the start of the third quarter of the season. But had that pass been on time, he would have had an easy layup.
Yeah, as you can tell, Hammond, he just split-second decision, didn't make it. If he does, Kloffenstein with an easy bucket there. Instead, we're going the other way. Mooresville looking to get a little closer. And they are not going to, as it's taken away by Tyler Wren from Terre Haute North. Hands it off to Gavin Wolfley, and he knocks it down for three, and now Terre Haute North up 11.
Great rotation on that three by Wolfley. As I marked it on the wrong Wolfley. Well, Trenton Wolfley is a sophomore. I marked it on his line. I'm like, wait a minute.
You're just trying to get him some points.
I know. I was trying. We might see him later on in this game, depending on how this one goes. Blocked by Hammond. Trailer, Fennell can't find the mark, and here comes Smith. Back to Smith in the corner. I like that shot. No good. It's a good look, though. Good rebound by Mooresville. Another crack at it. There you go. Get him on the move, going toward the basket. Just didn't knock it down. I like that by Smith. Little mid-range, and now a turnover. Thompson on the trail in the corner. North, decent transition defense.
Yeah, North was able to get back. Good move there by Thompson. He's going to pick up the foul. What is that on? Fennell. So Thompson just finding ways to get downhill and get his shot. So he's going to go to the line here. Chance to knock down two and bring this lead down to 9.
I really didn't think he needed that reverse pivot. He had Fennell off his feet. I think he had gone straight up right there and had a chance at a three-point play. But nonetheless, the young man gets to the line and knocks down the first and the second. 88% free throw shooter last year and has a good stroke. You can just see that as here comes another turnover. Drop off to Smith, and there you go. Mooresville making a run. Coach Wolfley wants a timeout. Down to 7. We'll be right back.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You're watching high school basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, Coach Wolfley rallies the troops, gets them refocused, and now come out of this timeout. Terre Haute North looking at some full court defense now. Mooresville drops back into half court.
Well, I'm not really sure what's going on, though. We are 2 quarters in, and we have not seen the patented Coach Wolfley timeout where he's all red in the face hollering at those boys. He called that timeout all calm, and you still watched him throughout the break there. He was just talking to the guys like, hey, we got to play a little bit better here. So what's going on?
You raise a great point. He doesn't also not wearing a sport jacket that he can tear off and, take off. So Patriots defense hounding, and there's another steal. Wolfley draws a foul as he's trying to get that ball out of there, and he got hit. Talking to Bell on the baseline there, and Kati.
Well, Gavin Wolfley, his mouth on the court, I don't think it ever stops. He is always jawing and talking with somebody. Always. It doesn't matter if it's a fan, the other team, maybe even a coach from time to time. He's just all about letting you know what he's thinking.
Little fade. Kloppenstein missed the 3. Here comes Thompson on the move. Gets in the paint and a jump ball.
Okay.
And possession stays with the Pioneers.
I mean, good aggressiveness by Thompson trying to get downhill. Even better defense by Wren to lock him up.
Thompson, baseline left, looking. Got that into Birch. A series of moves there by Samuels. Couldn't get anything off. And now we're going to get it back up top and reshuffle. Smith blocked by Kloppenstein. Ooh, the nice using the left hand to block the shot so he doesn't come across his body.
This defense at Terre Haute North is just sweltering. Mooresville is working so hard to even get a good look.
Yep. Smith gets off the ball. They find a matchup. They find Fennell, and Elliott going to get 2 free throws.
Well, and it doesn't help that the spacing of Mooresville is not the greatest. I mean, you constantly see 2 and 3 guys on the same side of the court, and they just can't get open to be able to move without the basketball.
Yeah.
They got to clean that up because that's going to hurt them going forward.
A couple of Patriots at the scorer's table as Jamison Elliott at the free throw line. Fennell and Hammond go out. In come Millington and Lloyd, I do believe. Yep, Lloyd.
Yep. Millington and Lloyd, part of that bench mob for Terre Haute North.
Elliott knocks down a pair. 35-28. Nice football score.
You know, all this talk about the sweltering Terre Haute North defense, you look up, Mooresville's only down 7.
That's right. Good cut. Millington off the glass. His second bucket of the night.
The energy that he brings when he just steps on the floor, Walt, it's a really nice thing for Coach Wolfley to have.
Wren making it hard for Thompson. Good cut. Good pass. And 1. Woo.
I tell you what, Thompson with the pass, Smith with the finish. That was smooth right there, Walt.
Second bucket for Silas Smith of this third quarter, I should say. Second bucket of the third quarter. Could not make the free throw. First foul on Millington, by the way. 37-30. Kloppenstein. Oh, my. Ooh, and Millington down on the floor. Not sure what happened. Did you see that?
I didn't see anything. I don't know if he just took a weird fall, or if he maybe got pushed out when he was trying to go for the rebound, but
we're going to get a foul.
Count the bucket.
Yeah.
North's going to take the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure are. That's going to be Elliott's third foul. I don't know what happened, but there was some contact. Elliott's going to come out. And Breedy come in.
Is this the right call, though? I would assume maybe Millington would shoot a free throw since the bucket was made, but no.
Wolfley cut off and had nowhere to go. Got tipped out of bounds by Birch. Going to stay here. 10-point lead. Patriots trying to expand from there. Kloppenstein off the bounce. Oh my. Too easy.
I mean, he made that look really simple. He fakes the handoff, he gets downhill, and he just elevates.
Thompson, nowhere to go. You don't want to leave your feet to make a pass, and maybe did the Cardinal sin and turned it over.
But you see this often. Yep. Looks like Mooresville's going to take a timeout. Down 12, 42-30. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back here on the Indiana Sports Network.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies, from our family to yours.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at YorkAutomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
You're watching high school basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
We're the Browns,
Patriots
and this is our
opened
account.
up a 12-point
Our relationship.
lead, 42-30, 3:18 to go. You know, really, Mooresville, it feels like a 20-point game, but it's only 12. A couple of buckets, a couple of stops. They're right in this thing.
Yeah, the thing that you hate to see there is the last couple of possessions, it really looks like Thompson's pounding the air out of the basketball, trying to make something happen as he's kind of starting to feel the pressure of the game getting a little later and slipping away from Mooresville. Somebody's got to step up on Mooresville's side of the basketball and help him out.
Yep. In the game for the Pioneers, Xavier Browning. As a young man, I saw some good things from him. Oh, a great flip. Great find. Lloyd cuts on the baseline. 14-point lead, largest of the game for the Patriots.
This becomes a very big possession for Mooresville. They got to find a bucket.
Smith puts one up. They needed that.
That'll work.
They needed that. He's got 7 in the quarter. A little bit of rhythm for Silas Smith here in the third. Screen roll, the slow fade. You're going to see that a lot this year. Kloppenstein just didn't hit it.
Yeah, Kloppenstein looking to answer right there. 9 times out of 10, it feels like he hits that shot.
Nice pass to Browning.
And a little run here by Mooresville, getting it down to 9. This is kind of what they've done all game, is they let it slip away, then they get back into it. Can they get over the hump? Another stop here, maybe a score, get it down to 6 or 7 points. This feels like a totally different ball game.
Patriots really getting everything they want. Mason Lloyd tees it up left wing. No. Very capable shooter. Patriots, once again, good action. They got a wide open look. They're getting open looks here tonight on most possessions. Thompson has Wren on skates. Gets in the corner, and they get nothing out of it. Here comes Smith. Kloppenstein's got him. Ball tipped by Kloppenstein. Smith had to go across the 10-second line to get it. They look for Browning in a hole. Yeah, I thought that. Do you agree with that call?
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
Millington, you could tell, just kind of grabbed and pulled him backwards as the ball was coming in. So.
And really, I know Millington picked up his second foul, excuse me, I think.
Nope, 3.
Nope,
okay. Now they changed it to 2. Yep, 2 on Millington.
That's a good foul in my estimation, because if Browning catches that pass going to lead him right into an easy layup.
Yep. Only problem with it here is that's the 5th foul on Terre Haute North, so we got free throws for Mooresville.
Yeah.
So either way, Mooresville going to have a chance to cut into this lead a little bit more as Browning goes to the free throw line here.
Browning, a big kid. What'd you say, 6'5"?
6'5".
Yeah.
Got a good shooting stroke there as he makes the first one, cuts it to 8.
He does.
Here.
Xavier Browning, and he's only a sophomore. I don't know, of course you don't see him. I won't be surprised if later on this season he's, knocking down that free throw line, that elbow jumper, 17-footer. Next year, the three-pointer. I mean, that's just the maturation. You see the stroke is there.
Oh, yeah.
So as experience Oh, boy. As experience catches up with his body, this young man, it could be a really good player for these Pioneers.
As Wolfley's able to slip that screen, get in between there, and get the bucket to extend the lead to 10. Kloffenstein with just some defense.
All over
Look
him.
at this. Here he goes. Yes, sir. That's 2 dunks for Terre Haute North as they've got athletes flying all over the place. And just like that, the lead's back to 12.
Thompson trying to get around Wren. Oh, just nothing doing. Smith in the corner. That was no good. Brown takes it away from Browning. Didn't let him get a clean rebound. 32.8 seconds to go. Patriots up 48-32 in the season opener for both of these teams. Terre Haute South opened their season last night, took one on the chin against Evansville Rights. I know that North Central Farmersburg opened up last night. They took one on the chin to Eastern Green. So a lot of, between last night and tonight, a lot of teams opening up their seasons. Others will wait till Saturday.
Yep.
Like I believe the Northview Knights, I think, right?
Yep, they are opening up Saturday. They've had a scrimmage and a couple things like that, but it'll be their first actual season basketball.
Looking for a fine season by the Knights, just like the fine season from the Patriots. So it'll be interesting as those two teams, season moves along. I know a holiday tournament, there'll be right after Christmas. I know a lot of people want to see that matchup.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully the ping pong balls will, be in our favor to get maybe a semifinal matchup, final matchup.
You never know.
Just wishing here.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Wolfley's got it for the final possession. Brown not close enough for the screen. Lloyd, 3. Oh, in and out. I thought it was buckets. 48-36. Patriots up 12 as we lead into quarter number 4. We'll be right back.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Warren Tire and Service Center in Brazil is your one-stop for full service. Now under the ownership of Tom Pugh, formerly of Right Way Auto, they offer full synthetic oil changes at $39.88, full diagnostics and repairs, brakes, suspensions, computer code checks, tires, and a whole lot more. Financing is available. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 8 till noon. Warren Tire and Service Center at the corner of 59 and 40 in Brazil. Call 812-446-2419.
Watch live, up close, and personal. The best games in the greater Wabash Valley on Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Terre Haute North. This fourth quarter action getting ready to start. We're going to take this time to thank our sponsors one more time. XLH Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Riddell National Bank, Warren Tire, and York Automotive with their 5 locations across the Wabash Valley in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Terre Haute North leads 48-36. 8 minutes left to go in this. Walt, what's Mooresville got to do to make a little run and keep this interesting?
I'd love to see a little pressure, a little four-court defense, a little trap. Try to get Terre Haute North into a couple more turnovers, and because staying half-court man is it's not going to work. Down low, Brown, left-handed layup. Good. Oh boy, Trey Brown opens the fourth quarter, and a 14-point advantage by the home team.
And I think you touched on it, is Gavin Wolfley has long been a kid that you can tell sometimes he can get in his own head a little bit.
Yep.
Come out with a little pressure, maybe a couple turnovers, the fear of going on the bench, sitting next to Dad, that might do something for him.
Sure.
So I would have really liked to see them open up the fourth quarter like that.
Pass in the paint. Brown changes it over, gets rid of it. And, oh, boy, Tyler Wren got tangled up there with Jamison Elliott, and he took a hard spill. Just a common foul as Thompson over there talking to Wolfley, making sure there's no bad blood there. Wren taking his time as he went to the floor hard, and he's going to get a couple of free throws. That was a hard fall, and that was scary. He was up in the air, and that was scary.
Wren kind of came out going up with a head of steam, and I think Elliott just at the same time was kind of trying to cut the ball off.
Sure. There was nothing malicious, but it's just unfortunate, and thankfully, Wren looks to be okay.
He's hobbling a little bit.
He's hobbling, yeah. Going to shoot these free throws and probably take a seat.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're really hoping he makes his free throw here.
Yeah.
So, Wren showing the tenaciousness to be able to stay in there, shoot a couple free throws. There's another Wren that we know of the ages that was pretty tough himself and his father. So, showing all those same signs.
Heard he's a pretty tough math teacher now too, though. Kloppenstein off the free throw miss, and he gets a bucket.
Brady Kloppenstein has been all over the court. Is he at 20 yet, Walt? He's got to be close.
I have to add this up here, and I'm going to have to use my fingers and toes to try to add this up. Hounding defense still. And a foul by Wolfley as a little bit too egregious as the referee.
You like to see it, though. They're up 17 points in the first game of the season, and they're playing like their life depends on it.
Well, they're definitely glad to be playing someone else as Wren does take a seat. Going to get checked out. And also, they're just chomping at the bit. They're excited to get this season underway, and I think they also have very lofty aspirations, probably starting with a holiday tournament championship, also a conference championship, and some of the things that are, I would assume, on the board as a three-point look, and it's a little bit travel. Also on the board, I'm going to throw this out there. Do you think on the board is beat Northview?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yes.
I mean, without a doubt. I mean, for Northview to do what they did last year to Terre Haute North, Terre Haute North has that game circled on their schedule.
They won't admit it. They won't admit it, but I bet they do.
You know, they're still sticking to we're the bigger school. They got lucky, but Northview's got something special going on over there, and Terre Haute North's going to come out guns blazing in that game.
Trailer, Lloyd, yes. Mason Lloyd, the coach's kid, is a spot-up shooter and a high-level defender. Timeout on the floor.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1, you are. You're #1 at York.
Grace Clinic Health Professional. Affordable, compassionate, comprehensive healthcare for the whole family. In Terre Haute and Greencastle.
Well, what we did earlier is called a tease. It's going to be quite a while. February the 20th is the regular season matchup, Northview right here.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1860.
They could face each other in the holiday tournament right after Christmas. We'll see what happens. The draw will be upcoming, but a lot of people, myself included, looking forward to the next time those two teams get on the court together.
Well, here's the thing, Walt. I need to talk to whoever puts these schedules together for the Gobbler games because I've been in a lot of basketball gyms in my life.
Yeah.
But the finals of that Wabash Valley Classic last year with Northview and North, that thing was off the chain.
It was.
How in the world did we not get a premier Gobbler game of Northview and Terre Haute North?
That's a great question. The place was rocking. I mean, it was electric.
You couldn't hear yourself.
No.
And you couldn't hear anything besides just roar after roar.
Yeah.
And that Northview side, they came right. I mean, they had
did.
the whole gym packed.
And the game, like I said, February 20th will be right here, and I'm sure it'll be packed again. Both teams look to have fantastic seasons as Browning slips. I'm telling you, folks, I like this kid.
Yeah.
Xavier Browning has got my eye. I like him.
He makes the right play.
Fennell still looking for a big, look at that rebound by Brown. Wolfley, nope, Fennell the board. Lloyd the runner, no, they get a foul first. As, oh no, Wolfley came down, hopefully it's just a cramp. He's holding his right calf. They're stretching it out. Yeah, that's a cramp. Thankfully, it's not an ankle.
Yeah.
So something tells me somebody has not been hydrating for the first game of the season.
It certainly looks that way. As you saw Dad walk over there, kind of look at him, walks away back to his team. So he knows he's all right. He knows it's just a cramp. Probably going to be the end of the night for Gavin Wolfley.
They'll be on the court in a few days, Saturday, as play Park Heritage. They're definitely going to need him that night, and I agree. I know he doesn't want to take the rest of the night off, but I wouldn't mind seeing him do that, as he's going to go get stretched out a little bit more. Millington will come in for him. But these North Patriots, talking about the defense, that's what I wondered. Two things in my mind for Terre Haute North that I wondered about, and this is early, but the defense and the bench. Those are the two things that I was thinking, like, okay, what are we going to get? And I see a good indication of what I should expect. Now, will the defense be this effective every game? No. But the makings of a good defensive team is there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to be able to go 8, 9 deep like they do, it makes the kids that aren't in the game hungry, because the kids that are in the game know if they make a mistake, somebody else can come in and take their spot, and they may not make it back into the game. So it makes everybody better, and it makes them want to work just that much harder because they want to stay on the floor.
Quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Baloney's from our family to yours.
You are watching Indiana High School basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Here in the game, Patriots up commandingly, up 18. Cutter is Brown. Bucket is good. I tell you, we've seen a nice number of baseline cuts by the Patriots here tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, Terre Haute North's offense is clicking. Defense looks well tonight. And the bench is playing well. So another back cut there as Millington's going to pick up a foul there. Nice bucket there by, who's that? Birch from Mooresville. So good back cut. You can't turn your head. Kids nowadays are moving.
And everybody gets up. There's been, a fairly physical game here tonight. Not in any way untoward, but guys just really getting after it. Birch trying to complete the three-point play. He cannot. Smith chops it out of bounds. Want to say congratulations to the Pomeroy St. Mary of the Woods. Got a big road win today as a I think a 3-point win on the road at Goshen. They were down 15 in the first half, scrapped back for a big victory. Another baseline cut and another bucket. Millington. They're just feasting. They're just feasting off of that.
And Mason Lloyd made that happen as he's able to go behind his back, stay in control, find the back cutter, and just make the right play.
Tip in Birch, no. Millington rebound. Looking for some help. Here comes Brown. Cutting is Millington. Gets the rebound, runs down the court, finishes the play off. That's Patriot basketball.
Just unselfish. I mean, I said it earlier, but if they stay this unselfish all year long, you're going to have a hard time beating Terre Haute North. Foul by Brown going over the back, I do believe. Wren coming back in the game, kind of surprised at that. Yeah, I'm guessing that Wolfley and Klopfenstein's night is done. Millington, great minutes off the bench as he's going to exit. His night's probably over.
Yeah, well, I thought Wren, after that spill, and with a 22-point lead, it's the first game of the season, though. Yeah. Guys want to get their run. You got to work some things out for Saturday, get them ready. Three-pointer, no. Lloyd, a little late on the pass, looking for Wren. Smith got in front of it. Three-pointer left, no air ball. Here comes Brown. Head full of steam. Got to stop ball. They don't, but they did block it. Brown hops up off the floor. Thompson, free throw line, nope. A pass down low, got to be a foul. It was. Wren trying to figure out how they called that. Well, I will tell you how you called it. You hip check the guy into the baseboard.
Yeah. You almost put him in the first row over there, so that's a foul.
That's a foul. That's textbook definition. Every time down the floor, that's a foul. Shooters bounce there for Smith. Well, Mooresville, they lost so much from last year's team. Only returned like 11% of their scoring. I'm sorry, like 18% of their scoring from last year. And Thompson, the only guy who scored in last year's matchup between these two teams on this roster, graduated, and another kid that's not on the roster this year. I don't know if he maybe moved schools, but kids do that nowadays as well in high school.
Still some encouraging things out there from Mooresville. I mean, Thompson able to settle things throughout. I mean, they're playing a little bit of a juggernaut tonight for Terre Haute North. There's another easy bucket for Terre Haute North and Blake Hammond. He probably could have dunked that if he wanted. He just gets it up and over and lays it in, and we're going to get a foul. So, I mean, Terre Haute North's on a different level of Mooresville basketball, I think, right now. But definitely some encouraging things that we've seen out of Mooresville tonight.
Yeah, I got to do something with the defensive end. Short, too many easy baskets. Yep. Especially in the second half, given up by Mooresville, for my liking. But you mentioned some good things. Thompson is a scorer. Problem is he's going to be looking at ones defensively all year long.
Oh, yeah.
And so the teammate's going to have to help him. Smith going to have to help him. Birch going to have to help him. Browning coming off the bench going to have to help. So going to have to be a team effort by Mooresville. But they'll be right there, in the Miss-8's conference. That's what I'm talking about. You can't give up the baseline cuts over and over and over. And so defensively, got to shore some things up.
Well, the good news for Mooresville is they're not going to play teams as talented as Terre Haute North every night, so they're going to be able to stay in more games just off that sheer fact right there. But I agree, they've got to clean up a lot of things, because Terre Haute North they've kind of exposed a few things in their game right now, and this game has just gotten out of hand really fast. What were we, early third quarter, we were looking at an 8-10 point deficit.
North's going to empty the bit. Mooresville's schedule is a tough one. They play a tough schedule in Miss-8's conference. nothing to sneeze at, you know, and you know, their schedule littered with 4A opposition. As Coach Wolfley, as I mentioned, going to empty the bench here. One guy that getting on the floor, the baby Wolfley, Trenton Wolfley, as well as Parker Stroll.
Yep.
Also, who else? Lawson Shepard. Gavin Bilyeu.
Yep.
And who am I missing? I think Chase Millington has the ball right now. Yeah.
Yep.
Chase Millington. So good, these guys getting some run. A nice job getting into the paint is Lawson Shepard.
Boy, he made that look pretty easy.
Yeah, 6'4" sophomore. So, you know, these guys going to get a lot of JV minutes and get ready to help contribute next year or later on this season if you have injuries. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with playing JV and also playing against the ones in practice every day.
Nope, just makes the entire group better.
Nice bucket there by Burt. Trenton Wolfley, by the way, 6 feet.
6 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know,
6
maybe
feet
Wolfley
tall,
a little taller.
sophomore.
Yep.
Got a little height on him.
In the corner, no. Down to the last 15 seconds. Roll miss. Another miss there by the Patriots as they're trying to get in the scoring book. The starters and bench mob really giving them some encouragement.
Oh, yeah, they want everybody to get a bucket.
Yeah, and well, we're going to air this thing out. Big win to start off the season. The Patriots 69, the Pioneers 46. So just a really big win by the Patriots. Look at that scoring by quarter for the Patriots. 14, 16, 18, and 21. So just revving this thing up. Yeah, revving this thing up and didn't have a lull. Boy, Trey, Patriots are pretty darn good.
The Patriots are good. Solid 8, maybe 9 deep.
Yeah.
A lot of scoring punch out there with Kloppenstein and a few others. Good defensively, active hands of Trey Brown. So I think you're going to see Terre Haute North go pretty deep in the postseason this year. The other side of the ball, Mooresville with Smith and Thompson, a few others. So got some things to clean up, work on the defensive side of the ball a little bit, and not give up too many of those backdoor cuts. But all in all, pretty good first game of the season here.
Very exciting. I want to thank our sponsors. It's LA Sports, Fearless Design, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Riddell National Bank, Warren Tire, and York Automotive, Wyatt Foster, Noah Gassner, and Kanan Harper are camera operators here tonight. Tony Harper, our producer and director. I want to remind you that on Saturday, full day of basketball starting at 1 p.m., 12:45 pregame show. Cloverdale taking on North Vermilion, and Trey and I will have that call along with the 4 o'clock game with Northview and Greencastle. It's going to be a great game of basketball. 7 games for $10. Coming to the gymnasium as Coach John Brush of Cloverdale over there looking at me. He's excited about the season, and so Trey, looking forward to Gobbler on Saturday.
Oh, 100%. Like I said, you come early, you stay late, bring some cash for the concession stand,
right.
so you don't have to go anywhere, but stay there all day, watch some good basketball, see what the Wabash Valley has to offer in terms of that, and I know I am looking forward to it, and I will see you there.
Tickets are $10. You can get tickets, cash or card, but like you said, concession is cash only. I'll have a little cash. Actually, I won't need it. We'll be in the hospitality area.
Ooh, there you go.
You know, we get treated pretty well. We'll see you Saturday from the McAnally in Greencastle. Looking forward to a Gobbler game. For my partner, Trey Minor, I'm Walter Gordon saying good guy, God bless. We'll see you Saturday afternoon.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.